Welcome back to Bro. Nope. 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 I have no fucking idea what that was. I will cut that out. We're editing it. Welcome back to Bronze League Heroes. Jesus. We'll edit and post. All right. What we have in the bottom right? Ace. Who has not built a probe yet. He's moved a probe. Okay. I mean, okay. And in the top left, it is Tenshi. The 3 pylon first play. A true ace play. And then, of course, we're going to build our first probe. On the other side, we have a gas. Tenshi has built an overlord as well. So, a very interesting and creative start from both of these players thus far. He's going to be mining gas. Unfortunately, he's not going to have a spawning pool. Looks like he's going that direction. Wait. No spawning pool. We're going to go for the hatchery, of course. Didn't think about that. A forge on the way. But is this for a cannon rush, or is this just for basic defense? Ace doing his best. An expansion is taken. The overlords are across the map. They will get the scout. Tenshi will have plenty of gas in the bank for any eventual expenditure. Whereas on the other side, we have our 4th pylon before gateway. Definitely a meta-breaking build coming here out of Ace. Another... He has a full power grid, making sure every bit of his base is covered and can be powered in order to make sure those cannons keep him safe. Definitely, maybe we can definitely learn from this. There are things to learn here. I'm not sure what those things are, but there are definitely things to learn from the way Ace is playing this out. Really forward thinking. Tenshi on the other side. 200 gas in the bank. Has kicked off his spawning pool. A second gas is coming up as well. The cannon perimeter has begun. Gonna make sure those overlords can't get in to scout all the valuable information. Oh, the overlord trying to slip through the defenses. Oh, incredible micro. Tenshi turns it around. Dodges that cannon just in time. But the cannon perimeter... Oh, wait. Overlord trying to slip through, but nothing gets past Ace's defenses. They don't call him Ace for nothing. On the other side, Tenshi with money in the bank. Thank you, Sheridan.
Be rewarded.
The double gateway follow-up. Now that he's successfully kept away all the overlords, these gateways will go unscouted. A Baneling nest is on the way. An evolution chamber will join it. Tenshi up to 24 drones. On the other side, Ace adding on his gases, working his way up the tech tree. It's more like a tech bush at this point. The first queen has completed. Dun 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 dun. Overlord speed is on the way. He's gonna run the blockade. I don't know if he's gonna go for Overlord drop, but will he be able to get through the cannons with speed Overlords? That's the real question. Can he make the Kessel run in less than 12 parsecs? Important questions being asked here today. But that Overlord speed really going to help out to get that valuable information. The third base is coming up for Tenshi. He is now building his very first units, a handful of Zerglings. No Zergling speed, but he does have the Baneling nest completed. And Banelings are on the way. Not sure what his plans are. We have the classic Wings of Liberty style 4-gate from Ace. Da-na-na. The long-distance Baneling bus from the other side of the map. He waddles across. I'm not sure what the speed overlords have to do with this, but the cannons are well spread. Will they connect? Even a shield battery on the way. Shield batteries all throughout the side. The perimeter is being created. Warp gate coming up. Ace really locking down this base. More banelings. 16 banelings against 21 probes. His only units are 21 probes. He also has 5 cannons, 3 shield batteries on the way, taking a Nexus. I don't know if that's the right call. But the Nexus scares off the banelings for now. More are coming up. The baneling assault. Here come the Dropperlords. Creating the pylon perimeter. The perimeter is coming online. He still needs a little bit of time to bring those cannons into play. Remember, those are speed lords. But can he run the blockade? I don't know if all these overlords will get through. But he has 4. The quad overlord bane drop. Does he go in together or one at a time? He groups up, consolidates his forces, and he's preparing to run the blockade. 10 more banelings on the way, on the other side of the map. 4 zealots are being produced. The perimeter going online. One overlord gonna scout ahead. Another round of banelings. Baneling speed is on the way. 12 more banelings. Everyone knows you can only morph banelings on creep. Oh, but the cannon drives away one Ovi. 62 to 29 supply. But the zealots are complete. They could soak some baneling hits. Another speed lord comes up. More shield batteries online. Reinforcing the perimeter. The cannons all to the sides. Will he be able to get the drop off? 21 probes. A handful of zealots. Warp gate has completed. No warp gates on the field yet. More banelings on the way. Oh, but he's rolling forward. The banelings just taking it. Goes for a cannon. 1 down. Goes for the pylon. Depowers a cannon. The shield battery is gone. Another round coming in. He could target the pylon. He'll get it. Depowers the perimeter. More banelings on the way. Pylons are coming back online. Still 5 Dropperlords ready to attack. More Dropperlords coming up. Two Stalkers and 2 Sentries on the way. Not utilizing that Warp Gate tech, saving it for the important moment. Another cannon, another shield battery. Reinforcing the perimeter. Ace is up to 25 probes. Tenshi at 77 supply, but he's only got lings. Well, slow lings and banelings. Another round rolls across the map. Will the defenses be enough? I'm not sure what Ace's plan for victory here is, but he has a plan for no defeat, at the very least. Another round of banelings. Trying to split up. Does he go for the pylon? There are 3 cannons. Where's he going? That doesn't get the pylon. Gets 1 probe, but the pylon stands. The Dropperlords towards the main. There are now 7 overlords. Well, they're coming in. There are cannons. He's trying to skirt the edges. Will he just drop in? The cannons doing their best. He will drop the Banes out. They're on the ground. But the Banelings are rolling through. Will there be the force field? No, he goes for the pylon. He's going for the sentries. And somehow the Banelings only kill One gateway, a pylon, a sentry, and a zealot. Make that 2. Somehow, the defense holds. The perimeter was enough. And Ace will remain relatively unscathed. More Banes. +1 Carapace. I'm not entirely sure what that's going to do, but...
Your dedication
Thank
will
you,
be
X-Men.
rewarded.
Warp Gate is completed. Ace is building up an army. His army supply is nearly equal that of his opponent. There is a path to victory here for Ace. Another Bane drop coming in. We'll go to the Tenshi action cam. He's going to roll the Banelings in. Optimism at its finest. Gets the cannon. Not sure it's worth the trade. If we look in the Resources Lost tab, it tells a bit of a story. +1 air weapons is on the way, preempting the Stargate. A Twilight Council, a Robo, a Partridge, and a Pear Tree. Another gateway being produced. He has his set buildings. The pieces must come together. Ace is holding on. He's up to 28 probes. Tenshi going for a 4th base with only 4,000 minerals and 1,600 gas in the bank. 8 more Banelings. And, of course, you got to morph him on creep. The Adept run by. This Ace is moving out with his cracked squad of Adepts. Banelings, a pretty good counter to Adepts, but not if they're not there. Ace is moving out. We'll see if Tenshi can adapt to the situation. Will he throw the shade? Does he know how? The Banelings are all on the other side of the map. So are the Dropperlords. The Adepts will wait. They will look for their orders. He throws the shade! He finds the hotkey! Shade is thrown! He's gonna get behind the mineral line. The drones are exposed. A lot of kills can come out. Both players with money in the bank. Oh, well that... Plenty of Banelings at the front. Two warp gates come online. 2 gateways will remain with units queued up. Ace has yet to build anything out of this Stargate. Still plenty of Banelings, but the unit count looking pretty okay for Ace here. 1 Zergling was taken out. 3 Void Rays queued up. Where are the Dropperlords? He may have forgotten about them. Tenshi with 4,700, 2,000 in the bank. Ace with some money in the bank of his own. He's now queued up 3 Void Rays. The Stalkers and Adepts stand guard in the main. Is it time for the attack? Another round of Banelings. And another round of Slowlings. He knows what he wants. He knows how to get it. Just not very quickly. The Baneling count. So many Banelings. 60 Banelings and 22 more. We're looking down the barrel of triple-digit Banelings. At some point, he can simply eliminate him by killing all the buildings with Banelings. It's a possibility. But Baneling's not a great counter to Void Rays. '88 Banes on the field. +1 air weapons on the way. I mean, Ace is growing in supply. Depending on how these Banelings are used, Ace still has... He's making Void Rays. There is no tech besides... How many queens are there? There are 5 queens. So Void Ray is still not the be-all, end-all. But Immortals. There are 2 Immortals now. Ace has a dream. He doesn't even know what he's up against. But he's preparing nicely. Are we going to pass that 100 mark? 88. And 18 more Banes in production. Can I see 100? And then some. 106 Banelings! So many Banelings! But Banelings do not kill Void Rays. $14 more on the way. What is the number? Is he going to try to max out? He's taking his time. Only +1 Carapace is done. 114 and counting. But that's an Immortal Void Ray force. If anything kills Banelings. Another Adept hit squad. Round 2. They had to go through rigorous training. They've been trained for many minutes. They were told their plans. They practiced. They trained. And now they're ready to go out into the world and do the damage. Beautifully executed. That's what we call a face check. Void Rays come up. The Banelings on the retreat. They decide to go forward instead. But they're rolling through the front line. Do they go for the Nexus? The probes. There goes the Nexus. The Void Ray is not coming back. They roll into the main. The tide continues. Through the shield battery. Another pylon. There go the Zealots. And the Nexus as well. He has enough money to rebuild. Probes go down. Ace has lost all of his bases. He will rebuild his main. He will rebuild his net. But will he attack? He now has 4 Void Rays. A possibly game-ending amount. Two next on the way. Ace is just going to rebuild. He's got Blink and Charge in the mail. We're going for +2 shields in the upgrade counter. We've got 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And then the shields are going to round it out. It looks like Tenshi, it has a singular mind. And he's constructing additional Banes. The pylon perimeter is repowered. Ace with some incredible Warp Prism pickup micro. But is there going to be enough? Blink is finishing. This Stalker will be able to blink so incredibly hard. But here come the Void Rays. The entire force is in the air. The Baneling's at the front. He's got 73. He's moving back up towards that count. He finds the Baneling. The Void Rays will force them either forward or back. Here comes another round. Round 2. I guess we can call it round 2 coming through. This Nexus is looking mighty vulnerable right now. The shield battery goes down. The pylon goes down. The Stalker. Another pylon. The Nexus. But the Void Ray, 1 Void Ray. Tenshi didn't bring all this. What the fuck? But going towards the main. The shields of the Nexus feeling very unhappy right now. More Banelings are coming up. Where did the rest of the Void Rays go? They are overlooking the former Nexus. The Banelings continue to roll through. Another round. The probe coming down. Unfortunately, not going to work out. 3 Banelings rolling into the front. The cannon perimeter is online. 5 more hatcheries on the way. Tenshi gonna have that production. He's building a Hydralisk den now. It looks like it's time for Ace to go, one way or another. The Hydralisk den completes. Ace is rebuilding. The base is targeted. No Hydras on the way. Another round of Banelings coming through. The units will drop out. Actually, there are some Stalkers in there. 3 Hydralisks on the way. Ace trying his best. He's gonna take his time, killing some more hatcheries here. 1 Baneling rolls through. 25 more Banelings on the way. 2 down out of 5. The War Prisms will phase in. 2 Stalkers coming in like a campaign mission. The Broodlings, a real and present danger. All of the hatcheries will fall.
Your dedication.
Somehow Ace is still pushing through! Ace is base trading! There are 12 Hydras on the way. They're all coming out from the main. But if he gets them on the way out, where they rallied to? The Queens will be taken out beforehand. Ace has the upgrades. Remember, he has +2 shields. Here come the Hydras. He's gonna be right on top of them. Will the Hydras be enough? The Void Rays. The Immortals are pushing through. Another Void Ray will go down. He's making 5 more Hydras. Ace has a dream. He has no bases. He has no money. 8 more Hydras on the way. 23 and 28 kills. 20 kills, 21 on the Immortals and the Void Rays. More Hydras popping out. But right underneath everything, another Baneling comes through. Where is the Hydra Den? It's at this base. Ace is doing it! But enough Hydras are building. He's pounding through this larva. 2 more Banelings come up. Not sure if those are going to turn the tides. But more bases on the way. It does seem like Tenshi has put it all together. The main base has been cleared out, but there are several where that came from. He's going to expand rather aggressively. Ace still not tapping it out yet. Has a dream. There's 6 more Hydras coming up. Backs away from the Broodlings. More Hydras popping out. He will take out 1. I think that's too many Hydras now, though. Ace losing the rest of his forces. Hasn't been mining for several minutes. The Immortals not quite living up to their name. Ace has 4 supply. GG! End quote. You did good, he says, encouraging his opponent. This Hydra comes out of the gladiatorial tournament on top. Tenshi has no response. Ace is still in the game. We're not entirely sure he knows how to surrender. All of Ace's supply is in warp prisms right now. Bye. Bye? As in, like, goodbye? Is that? And he's gone. All right. So there were two different levels of skill in that game. I think we could definitely say Tenshi was the better player. But there is the argument to be made that if you combine both of their IQs, you would still barely be approaching room temperature. What a game. I told you I'd steal that joke.